What's up, YouTube? We're back. More Wood League action, round one. Yajkma versus Trusty. And guys, this one's going to be a good one. I already have a feeling. I feel like Trusty here is favored to win, but Yajkma is a pumper, and he's definitely underrated. If you guys remember, we had the Path to Ascension tournament 2 years ago, and these two pumpers were both playing against each other, and I think Yajkma actually knocked Trusty out of that tournament. So when I say Trusty's favored to win, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Trusty is just very experienced and has been around for a long time, very good player. But Yajkma is underrated, and this is going to be so hyped. We got Yajkma in red, we got Trusty in blue. Let's look at the spots here. So Yajkma has Novaya, East Greenland, Wales, Crimea. He even has like Belgium, and he has Latvia. So, I mean, honestly, Yajkma could theoretically go for a 14. Trusty with a beautiful two-man marine, perfect setup for this for England. Love to see that. He also has Azer over here. It looks like he's going to marine this down as well for Corsica. And I mean, he could spam swap Slovakia. So I don't think he'll actually have enough time. He might though. We'll see. That would be pretty sick for him. Let's see what Yajkma is actually doing here. So Yajkma is just going to set up Latvia. Very nice part on him to just have this all set up. He won't have to look at this, and that'll be a free 2 income for turn 2. And he also has Ireland. He has Scotland for turn 2. He has Volga as well. He could still do like Belgium. So he has some good options for turn 2. Both of them with 12 income. Both of them 4-0. Trusty is just setting this up for this turn as well. And yeah, I mean, since Yajkma has Wales, like England is kind of threatened, especially if Yajkma ends up getting this. And I love this for Trusty. Trusty going National Park. Really nice to see here. Love that Yajkma is going for Volga. I would have said not a lot of Wood Leaguers go and expand in Russia, but that's a lie now. That's just a flat out lie. The Wood Leaguers would definitely do that now because the whole Wood League is just so good. And Trusty, he's going to run away with the middle, I think. Oh, he actually fails this up here. He does have a gold. Hopefully he'll see that he can go get that still. This may not be the best turn for Trusty, though, especially if he misses this. That's going to be really rough to see. What has Yajkma been doing, by the way? So Yajkma, he opted to go for Estonia, which is really hard from this base with 3 guys because I don't even know if you do it without microing. He tried to micro. Okay, he is going to get it, but just not in time for the turn. So 20-17. And actually, that sets this up. So Leningrad is really set up for this final turn, or this next turn here. It looks like we did miss a little skirmish in Wales, and Trusty kind of invested a lot here. Actually, maybe not. Maybe he invested a few gold to go for a snipe. But he is going to try to push this. And while he's doing that, he's expanding in the middle. And Yajkma is actually in France. Yajkma has a great defense here. Yajkma going in France. And if he gets France, he's literally surrounding England. And that's 4 income that Trusty is desperately relying on. Trusty also really missing Slovakia here, which is hurting him. He has a block here, and he has 9 gold. Trusty could pull out a miracle. Come on, Trusty. Oh, that's the thing. If you assault your opponent's base with that many troops, okay, yeah, so Trusty is going to block Portugal, which is really good. You assault with that many troops, you don't give them a lot of time to react. And so Trusty there just didn't have the time. And again, just this crucial 2 income. We just keep coming back to it. But that's really hurting Trusty. And Trusty also barely misses out on getting Croatia. So he is down. With both of those countries, he'd actually be tied here. So just to keep an eye on the incomes here. I think that Trusty is working on position. Like, Trusty is going to have a really great position on the map. So Yajkma needs to out-expand Trusty fast. This Portugal base is really annoying. I mean, England, the 4 income here would be really nice to snipe off of him. He has, like, all these units. He could poke multiple bases at a time, and Trusty's invested a lot of units up here. Trusty is going to lose Portugal here. Oh, they're battling it out over northern Italy, and that's really great for Yajkma. Yajkma needs to be able to hold this. He sees it. He holds position instantly. Trusty does get his Slovakia. He's going to get his Slovenia. And Yajkma's working on getting good position on the map, though. He is working on it. He is slowly working on the west. He already has France. He's kind of got northern Italy locked down. He needs to complete that country. But this is a big turn for Trusty, plus 12. And now Trusty actually has the income lead. Trusty with a drop, so he actually dropped from Cyprus over here to get into the Middle East. He also has Malta, and he's probably going to work his way up into Italy. The 5G ship, and this is where I think Yajkma is going to be in trouble. Yajkma doesn't really have any ports. Like, this is his port. Like, otherwise he has to work over here and really get into Italy. But he's already losing ground in northern Italy here. And yeah, so finally the spawns do come in. This army is going to die from Trusty, but honestly, it's doing its job. It took a while for Yajkma to take this off of him. And Trusty at that time, he's already been working on expansion. So Trusty is moving on up with everything. He's kind of rolling right now. He's got the Mideast. I don't know if he'll finish this in time, but he's definitely conquering the Mideast in the middle. And Yajkma, a very interesting play going for Ukraine. He does see his spawns over here in Volga, and so he is going to take those up into Moscow. Really great stuff from him there. I think Trusty's just being annoying, holding off on that 4 income. Yajkma is +4 now, so England making the difference here. And Yajkma does wrap up England. Trusty expanding up here in Greenland as well. Ooh, Yajkma holding on to the base for Czech, but he is going to get Germany. And he is miraculously still holding on to the top base of northern Italy. And now, I mean, he has the port. He can even use the Catalonia port. I would love to see Yajkma get down in here and try to get position on Trusty, because Italy is going to be the bane of his existence this game. He's going to get Germany. He's not missing a beat here. I love this so much for Yajkma. Yajkma really has a good chance here, but these ships are doing some work. And this drop on with a weak guy, this is going to get one shot. Oh, and that is devastating. Yajkma is still +12 income this turn. Imagine if he had kept France. He's +15 income. Oh my God, like he has a 10 income lead. That would have been a 17 income lead, guys. Goodness gracious, Yajkma. Then you can't let him build a snowball here. I think you give this base up, and you just push from this side. Like, Yajkma is not hesitating, though. I mean, Yajkma's full spending. He almost had the base snipe. Yajkma is just going to full commit here. He's going to full commit here. I feel like this is a big feed, though, on his part. This is going to be nice for him, but this... I don't know, man. With the reinforcements coming, these guys are all dead. I don't know how Yajkma can get back into this game now. The KD took a massive swing, and now with a big ball of troops here, I think Trusty is in position to win this game. Yajkma, I really feel like the mistake here was spending all in on the top bases when he had all this area. Like, he could have just bottom based it, had a much better fight, I think. Oh, man. I mean, he did so much well. He did all the expansion. Did he kill 2 5G ships? I think he killed 2 5G ships as well. He still has the income lead, guys. He has the income lead, but Trusty has a lot of expansion paths, and Trusty has a huge snowball of troops left over from the last turn's fight. This is going to be really hard for Yajkma to get back into this game, I think. Killing the 15 gold worth of 5G ships is a really great start, though. But yeah, Yajkma kind of feeding in these little areas, the little skirmishes that are happening. Looks like he's trying to expand across the map. He is going to get Ukraine, which is, again, that's so interesting. But it's a lot of income that he's going to rely on here. Kind of makes up for the fact that he lost France, but the positional value of France is it's just too much. And, I mean, Yajkma has 13 gold. I'm looking for ways back in this for our boy Yajkma. He's going to have the income lead still. He does hold on to Belgium. He has all the islands. Like, he still is in this, guys. He is 71. And he's putting pressure on Trusty. Trusty isn't really pushing in this area. So, like, this is kind of Trusty's all-in gamble at the moment. It could get a base snipe here. Yajkma going to get the base snipe. That's huge. That's huge. That's a lot of troops that are trapped right there. And Yajkma does see it. And Yajkma makes the SS. This is something that a lot of old Wood Leaguers wouldn't do. He pumps out the SS. This is huge. Now all Yajkma has to do is survive this turn. He has to survive this turn with position. He can't feed. He needs to be able to hold on to the income that he has. And this SS can do wonders for him. He'll be up on income and up in SS if he can just make it to the next turn. He's winning on this front. He has a lot of units in Kaliningrad that he can use. Hopefully for him, Ukraine doesn't get cut. He really needs the income from Ukraine right now. Trusty working on the late game. He's going to finish up the Mideast. He's also working on Africa. This has been so key for Trusty in this game. And now Trusty is down almost 20 income, but he is up like 50 KD. Yajkma has so many units that he's not using over here. I would love to see him use all of his units. Yajkma could get a snipe here. He gets the snipe. That's huge. That's huge. This is now a place where he can now snowball. And this is a big army that Trusty is going to lose. Trusty does get Ukraine. If I'm Yajkma, I wouldn't invest too much over here. I feel like there's just bigger fish to fry. You want to shut down Italy. That's the big one. I love that he's bringing the SS over here, but I would have loved to see Italy shut down first. Like, the fact that the SS is coming over here, he's trying to put pressure on Greece, which Trusty doesn't even own. But shutting this down would really secure Italy and France for you later in the game. The islands are going to be held. This is a nice little defensive position for Yajkma there. Yajkma is going to hold off that. And again, this SS is just taking too long to get into the fight, I think. Okay, so Yajkma does get the income from Ukraine this turn. And Trusty is getting a lot of income in Egypt and Libya. So, I mean, the incomes are pretty close. They're -6 right now is because Ukraine has been cut again. I really don't want to see Yajkma fighting in Ukraine any more than he is. Ah, man. We need this SS involved. Blindcaster. Okay, there it is. So the SS is getting involved in Libya. Taking ports off of your opponent is not bad, but just leaving Italy in the hands of Trusty is what's really hurting his position. And Germany's cut now. Ukraine was recovered, though. And Trusty might actually give up Romania. So Yajkma kind of expanding in the middle of Trusty's domain. Trusty's going to go for a Poland snipe. Look at all these units from Yajkma. Yajkma is too busy, though. He's got lots of things that he's working on. He makes a knight. He's going to try to get this base in time, but it's not going to pay off. It's not going to work. The knight's going to die. And now Trusty is the one that has a commanding 12 income lead. And I don't know what just happened with my mouse there, but you have the SS still going around the different ports. Now Spain is getting penetrated from the Africa push. So Trusty set this up. This is the product of Trusty working for the last 3 turns to get position under Yajkma. And Yajkma only has 14 gold left. He does realize he has all those units in Poland, so this is going to be a big swarm. This is actually a huge swarm of troops that's going to run down into Germany. And I think Yajkma could probably shut this down. I think Yajkma has enough if he uses all his troops over here. He also has a huge snowball of troops here. Like, Yajkma has a bit... Oh, but Trusty just responded in kind, and I think that whole group of troops got decimated. They were probably better left in Kaliningrad hiding out there. This could be really good, though, for Yajkma if he's able to reclaim this area. And oh my gosh, what a base snipe from Yajkma. This is devastating for Trusty. This is like 25 gold worth of units. And hopefully Yajkma... No! Here's the thing. It's not actually the end of the world for Yajkma to lose that. I mean, Yajkma can completely surround this base. He just has to respond quicker. But again, for these players, there's just so much happening. Like Libya here, the SS over here, the fighting over here, the skirmishes in Romania. Like, these guys are in a freaking brawl right now. Like, this is actually insane. This is as hype of a game one that you guys could possibly want. We have back to the 5G ships for Trusty. He might lose one here. You can see they take so much damage. They only have 550 health, no armor. And Yajkma is trying his best to hold position over here. The fighting in Poland is still going on. Romania is conquered. The SS is just not getting its value, I feel. I feel like the SS's value is either here or here at the moment. Again, this all could have been shut down if that SS was just in Italy. But if it would have just taken the port and just... Oh, but Yajkma is still in this, guys. Like, I mean, obviously, he's 10 income lead. The KD is not that far behind for him, and he has this is a Wood League mistake, by the way. I do this all the time. You're just kind of feeding into this. The KD just swung drastically in Yajkma's favor, by the way. Like, that was like a 20 KD swing for Yajkma on top of other things that were happening. But like Trusty, and then Trusty's gonna lose this again. Yajkma gets the snipe again, and Yajkma's actually pumping at the moment. Yajkma's actually doing it, guys. He's +8. Trusty's -7 or -6, and Yajkma is the one that has the snowball of an army now. The KD is +40 for him, and just literally a matter of seconds ago, it was -20. What a turn for Yajkma. Yajkma, again, probably the underdog in this series, takes a 1-0 lead on our boy Trusty. It was such a great game. These two guys battling it out. I think they're going to have to figure out that they have to type -NG with how it works. So there they go. And just a reminder, it is a best of 5 series. They each get 1 mulligan. As long as that mulligan is called within the first 20 seconds, they FF. The FF doesn't count against them. Dang, dude, you have all these mid spots. I mean, this is actually pretty nice. I would definitely do this. You can 1 Marine both of these bases and you get Greece. That's actually a really nice setup for Yajkma. You can also do Lebanon. You have top down over here. You have Siberia over here. You also could do North Italy, which I learned. You just want to right click. It's one of these trees. I clicked this one, but yeah, you right click one of those trees. So I've been doing that wrong for who knows how long. Probably since North Italy was a thing. And Trusty, this is beautiful from him. He's going to have Belgium, Netherlands. Okay, so that was a mulligan, by the way. So we don't have in-game chat. That's the thing that we're missing as an observer. We can't see in-game chat. But if they're forfeiting like that, they probably typed mulligan. So it's still, you're going to see a 1-1 up here, but it's still 1-0 for Yajkma. Yajkma does not have any mulligans left. Trusty has 1 mulligan to use. So I don't know about Yajkma using his mulligans there because he actually had Greece and then he had this set up for I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know or didn't see that you could do the Greece like that. But regardless, it's still a 1-0 lead for Yajkma. Trusty is going to go for whatever this is, Georgia. He's going to go for Sicily. What else is Trusty going to do here? Oh, very interesting stuff from Trusty. I mean, you could do the Portugal play. Portugal is actually not too bad to set up. He could have done right, since he has to be over here anyways, microing Georgia, he could have done Azer from the right. He also could do Poland. It's a little trickier, and it's also dangerous, especially when your opponent has that. Yajkma is doing Malta. Oh, Trusty is doing Tunisia. I missed that from Trusty. But yeah, Yajkma is doing Malta. Yajkma, again, the 2 Marine, you can Marine, and you can take both of these down. He's going to get East Greenland, though, instead, and then he's going to get Serbia. They're both holding on to a gold. So, yeah, I mean, Trusty, I guess he was setting this up. I don't know what happened here. But yeah, oh, actually, you can put the Marine there. I always put it here, but that actually looks like a better spot for it. But Yajkma does see this now, so he's going to have a nice 4 income from this this next turn. And then Trusty's going to be able to get that as well. So Trusty has pretty nice positions here. He's going to get Portugal. He could do Volga. With these spawns later on, he can go for southern Russia. And I love this from Yajkma. Yajkma is going to go for Morocco, and maybe Yajkma will be able to block in Algeria. That block in Algeria could be really huge for him. He built a lot here, so it does look like Yajkma is going to full pump the middle of the map, which is never a bad idea if you're in the Wood League. Never bad at all. Trusty is a little slow. No, he's not slow. He's got 3 guys, and he has this base. So Trusty is going to get Spain. That's huge for Trusty. That's going to be a really nice boost in income for him. You already see Yajkma getting a really nice boost in income thanks to the 4 income that he's getting from Iceland this turn. And yeah, Trusty, obviously, really nice as well. So 20-19, Trusty has a lead here. And we'll see what they end up doing. Trusty does have a base down here. He has these 2 bases, but most importantly, he has Sicily. So Malta could be a big thing as well. And it looks like they're going to have a little skirmish over here. Trusty's not going to let that happen. Trusty did invest quite a bit, though. Yajkma probably only invested a couple gold here. So that is a lot of gold. Also, Trusty has to worry about Morocco coming up, troops from Morocco coming up and cutting Spain. So, ooh, and Trusty tried to go for Romania, but Yajkma stopped it. Yajkma didn't have this base originally. Yajkma shut that down instantly. Yajkma still has 7 gold, by the way. And Trusty is full spending on this base here. Yajkma overspent somewhere. Where did Yajkma spend? Oh, I thought he had 7 gold. I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. This is actually not bad. I mean, it's ideal. It would have been more ideal to hold this, I think. But this is not bad at all because Trusty now has to use this port to do anything. Trusty, though, is going for position under all this, which is really smart. Yeah, losing... This isn't as important, I think, as this was. I think holding this was way more important because now he gets the 3 free spawns. He has this up here. Like, Morocco's endangered. Maybe Yajkma will block France. That would be a pretty epic block on his part. The problem with Iceland is he's getting all these spawns that he's not able to use. Trusty goes for an attack on Mace, but Yajkma's there to stop, at least to hold it for now, and then that mortar's going to cut some trees. And Yajkma does get the block in France, and that's huge because you can see Trusty hasn't done much this turn. Although, to be fair, Yajkma has... I was going to say Yajkma hasn't done much, but what did Yajkma, again, every time I think that he hasn't done anything, he comes in with a boat, and he just starts wrecking Trusty somewhere. This is unreal. He's going to kill the mortar, and he's going to get the base snipe. Oh! Trusty saw it too last second. And that shuts down a lot of investment that Trusty made over in this area. And Yajkma is still holding France. Imagine if Trusty had France this turn. The income difference would be huge. I don't like splitting your army up here. You know your opponent is still down here, but you have the snowball of an army. So it's better to put your army here and even make like a 5G ship. But yeah, I mean, Trusty's doing the right thing. Trusty's building the ships of his own. And that army needs to come back over here ASAP. And Trusty, I think, is going to get France this turn. Yajkma would have to invest all 3 gold there to hold it. This is what Yajkma should have done. Yajkma should have built the ships. He had all these units, and he should have went down with them. Instead, he pulled them over here. A little mistake on his part. He does spend a gold here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And he also tried assaulting Spain, but Trusty was on top of it. So yeah, these guys are all over the map right now. They're fighting in Spain, France, and over here. And I think they're even poking and prodding over here in Morocco. And now Trusty has a huge income lead, a pretty significant income lead, +6 for him. The B ship from Yajkma, though, responding this fast with it is huge, especially if he's able to kill these 2 5G ships. That is actually huge. That's a really big for him. I mean, you kind of have to give up Morocco at this point, but if you can shut this down, Trusty makes a B ship of his own. His B ship is going to be a little bit healthier, but killing those 5G ships was huge. And I think Yajkma can still take this just because Trusty has no gold now. That B ship is probably going to have to retreat. Hopefully Yajkma can micro this a little bit, get some shots on it with the rifles, which would be huge. And he needs this ship to get damaged pretty heavily here. Trusty's going to be expanding behind this. He's going to go England. He's going to go Wales. He was also doing a little bit up here in the north. And Yajkma is also trying to expand behind this. This could be really good, though. This could be really good for Yajkma. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Wow. What unit control from Yajkma. He takes the ship lead now. That was beautiful. Unfortunately for him, he's down 14 income, and he really needs to expand behind this now. He has a huge amount of units that he can use. He has a free Greece that he can go for. He's going to wrap up Ukraine this turn. He needs to boom heavily this turn, or else he's going to be in trouble. Trusty is going to have a slower income turn this time. Oh, Trusty might lose the B ship. Dude, that's 5 gold for Yajkma, and Yajkma has enough to make another one. He instantly pops it out. He has the ship advantage now. Oh, Trusty actually did have things to do because I don't think he had England or Scotland last turn. And he's going to get Morocco as well. So Trusty, I lied. Trusty had a huge turn this turn. Yajkma, on the other hand, Yajkma really needs to get Greece. And he needs to use... Okay, he is using those units. They ran somewhere. I don't actually know where they ran. Up here to Poland, maybe? But yeah, he needs to get Greece. That's 4 income that he could really use. He also, we never talked about it. He has the Mideast. Like, he has Jordan. That's why going for this early on is so good, because it builds up spawns, and then you can use those spawns to expand later on. And the income lead might be too much. I love this from Trusty. Trusty, again, just map awareness, situational awareness. He's going to go for the port down here. He needs that, so he has an assault platform against Greece here. Yajkma is up 2 ships, but Trusty now has 2 ships of his own. And Yajkma is expanding. Okay, he's still expanding. And this ship is full of people. Oh, don't lose that one, though, buddy. Trusty has 3 ships now. Yajkma only has 2. I thought... Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of gold. I think it was more than 1, right? Oh, man. I don't know. And these might have been misclicks. Oh, no. Yajkma, I think, was trying to build a ship. And I think he misclicked and got the Admiral instead. We saw his gold go down fast. I think he made 2 Admirals instead of a B ship, which is devastating. You know, that misclick right there might have cost him the game. Oh, my. Because I think he still could have had a chance to be up on the ship lead. The KD now is heavily in favor of Trusty. Trusty is using Italy. I don't think people do this enough, by the way. I love this. Like, this is a complete surround then of the ships. They can't get close to the coast. They distract with shots. This is a great way. And like, they're even getting shots off there. And I think Yajkma is going to fall this game. Lots of troops from Trusty that he's going to be using here shortly. Those are all his spawns. Yajkma did get a drop on Scotland. Unfortunately for him, this game is a little beyond his reach, I think. He's going to have to work a miracle. And Trusty is now even making his way into the Mideast. He has Libya as well. He got all the ships down, so all the ships are dead. A 4-ship lead, a 20 income lead. That is a lot to overcome if you're Yajkma. Good tower damage on these ships, but in the end, I think this is going to fall. He does continue to block Germany. He gets up here. He's only down 15 income. I don't actually know. I guess he dropped on this port down here. Where did Yajkma spend his... Okay, Yajkma is going to do this. Yajkma is going to hope that Trusty over-invests on ships, which Trusty unnecessarily spent more on ships this turn. Trusty did not need to invest that much on ships. He already had the 4-ship lead, and Yajkma wasn't making ships of his own. I think you only make ships in that situation if your opponent is responding with ships of his own. Oh, man. But, I mean, even over-investing the ships, like I say it's a bad thing, it's still fine. Like, it's not going to throw the game. This was what Yajkma was hoping for, though. This was Yajkma's, like, only way back into the game is hopefully Trusty over-invests on ships, and then Yajkma can full blast the middle. That's what he's trying to do. This is kind of like his last charge. He's going to try to expand behind this, but if he gets France cut, the income is actually going to be even. He's going to get the France cut. And yeah, the income 65-61. The problem though is position. The positional wise, like there's no ports now in the south. Like literally, Trusty doesn't have to worry about anything. Like he doesn't have to worry about any drops. There's nothing in the south that can threaten him. And even if he gets surrounded on things like this army can only do so much when the ships are on the coast shooting at them. Also, all the spawns are finally coming in from Trusty. So, like, Germany's going to get cut. I don't know where Trusty invested. I guess he invested a lot over here. He might be expanding behind this, might not. He has a lot of spawns over here, actually. This is actually crazy. Lots of spawns in Scotland. He loses the roar. He's going to lose the healer. Yajkma kind of pushing into France, but it's probably going to stall out here soon. And Trusty getting Germany, which is really nice. The income difference, I think, is just going to be too much. The ships aren't really doing anything anymore. Most of them are injured. He has a couple of fresh ones, but he needs to get the ships up here, I think, and really utilize that ship advantage. And Yajkma coming in, he's taking more and more bases over here, but unfortunately those two bottom bases mean a lot to him, and he does not have control over those. The ships are coming in, the trees are cut. Trusty has 43 gold, and Yajkma, he blew his load in Germany. So I think like the whole middle of the map now is going to be taken, even if Germany's reconquered. And I mean, honestly, Trusty can retake France if he wants to because he has 40 gold still. Trusty's just doing the right thing. Like this doesn't matter as much anymore. Just get out of there. You can take France back. He's still expanding in the Mideast as well. Whew, and there you have it. Guys, this is our first series so far in round 1 of the tournament where each opponent has won one game. So far, we've only had 3-0 victories for one player. But now we have a 1-1 series. And that's freaking awesome. Yajkma does not have a mulligan, by the way. I know it says 2-1 up here. One of those is a mulligan. So Trusty still can use his mulligan. Trusty's spots, he has Sicily, he has Moscow. This might be a mulligan game for Trusty. He's going to actually try this. I think if he fails this, he'll call the mulligan. I think this is a test for him. Yeah, you're going to call a mulligan. There's no way he doesn't call a mulligan here. All right, there you have it. There you have it. I don't know if Yajkma's spots were much better. I mean, this was blocked here. Like, Yajkma, he was actually having to focus on Disco Bay. I think Yajkma's okay that was mulliganed. Both spots were pretty unfortunate for both players. And Yajkma's probably smiling right now that Trusty also had really bad spots at the same time that he did. Because his spots did not look good. So, all right. It is a 1-1 series. It's the best of 5 and no mulligans left. So now both players must pray to the spot gods. For Yajkma, I don't think it's too bad here. I mean, you have this You have this. What else can Yajkma do, though? Yajkma has this, which is always annoying because it could get sniped, but you kind of have to risk it in that situation. Trusty's doing West Greenland. Trusty's doing Georgia. What else could Trusty do? I mean, dang. Again, these guys are kind of struggling with some spots. Like, the spots that they do have kind of get blocked. Like this, getting blocked for Trusty is pretty unfortunate. Both of them blocking each other here, this blocking here. And I like this from Trusty. Trusty's going to find a way to get a 10. So that's pretty good. And Yajkma, he's also going to 2 gold this, and he's going to try to find a way to get a 10. So Yajkma has Tunisia, Yajkma has Sicily, and then he's going to go. And like even this was blocked. Like these guys are just getting blocked, block after block. And Trusty knew he wasn't going to get this in time. Oh, wow. So Trusty knew he did this too late. So he was going to go for a snipe instead. Dang, so that's actually really huge because Yajkma has the spawn advantage in this area and he has this base surrounded. I would love to see him pump this base. Trusty is going to go for... Okay, so this sucks for Trusty. He can definitely do this. It's 6 gold to get 6 gold, which is good. It's just... It sucks not having this base. But yeah, I mean... Yajkma... Oh! Trusty lost his guy there. Yajkma needs to full spend here. The second that Trusty starts spending, Yajkma should just full spend. I love this. I love this from Yajkma. The early action can really throw some Wood Leaguers off here. It really puts a damper in their game. And I don't know if he actually saw Ukraine. He knows. He knows. Yajkma knows. No freaking way. And Trusty has 0 gold. No freaking way. Oh my god. Yajkma is actually insane. He's insane. What a freaking snipe. Then that gives him a 2-1 lead on Trusty. That was like he took Slovakia so fast right after Ukraine was taken. I didn't think he'd see that Ukraine was taken. Oh my gosh. Yajkma is here to play, guys. This man is not messing around. Holy crap. I love the all-in here, by the way. Like, that was just beautiful. Beautifully done. The getting Ukraine was the winning move, though. Like, that was the winning move. Like, something as simple as that. Just map awareness, situational awareness, knowing your position, knowing the win con, and he executed it perfectly. Yajkma this turn. All right, it's looking a lot better for Yajkma this turn. He actually has a 12 from what I can see, and he could even do more than that probably, but, yeah, I mean... He has plenty of options. Trusty, on the other hand, he has Moscow, he has Novaya, he has Sami, and he has Kaliningrad. Kaliningrad, this could be spam swapped, so he could even do something like this. So both of them have options for like 13s or 14s here. They're not easy 13s or 14s, so we'll probably just see 12 and 11s. But really good stuff. I love when both players have good spots because I like seeing the action. And... I mean, having this port is really nice as well for Yajkma later on in the game. Yajkma even has Libya, so he could go for Libya. He has the bottom base of Spain later on if he wants to use that. So some really great stuff. I mean, even like Central Russia in this situation is very takeable. So yeah, I think, and then obviously Netherlands. Yajkma has some really good things going on for him. He's already setting up North Italy. This is going to be a huge threat to him, so we'll have to keep an eye. This could be a game-deciding area. And Trusty is going to go for the middle. This is a great block for Yajkma to have. Trusty also has this block, so no Romania expansion, or at least no easy Romania expansion. And this is a little dangerous. Yajkma is going to actually expand northwards. Trusty is here. Yajkma knows about Trusty being here, by the way. He knows that this base is here because he has vision of it. Trusty is going to finish up the one man here. Actually, Trusty, really great arc because he has the spawn, so he could use the spawn and put 2 gold here, and he could get arc really easily. And hopefully Yajkma does get that. Great stuff from Yajkma. Trusty gonna get Jordan and Israel this turn. I don't know if he started with the bottom base of Jordan. If he did, we definitely missed that. But both players, again, just kind of expanding like kings at the moment. They have no lack of options, that's for sure. Trusty with a plus 11. And Trusty, look, he is doing that. He's doing it a little too late, but that's totally fine. He already has 12 income this turn. Imagine if he did this on top of the 12 income that he had, though. God, that would have been such a pumper turn. But you will never say no to a 24 in the Wood League. 24 is very solid for the Wood League play. And Trusty is even on top of Switzerland here. It's probably because Trusty was already in the area looking at this spot. He's poking and prodding North Italy. We'll see what happens down here. Yajkma is going to go for Macedonia. And this could threaten a little bit of income, but Trusty does not actually have a lot of income in the middle. Trusty, again, with the 5G ship. This man, He is using the ships to his advantage here. And Trusty has to win this, guys. This is a must-have game for Trusty to stay alive in this series. So you guys already know I'm freaking rooting for Trusty in this one because I need to see a fifth game between these two. All right, so this is great from Yajkma. Yajkma is actually going to consolidate the middle. Italy is very threatened at the moment. I don't know if he can actually hold this or not. That 5G ship, 38 damage. I mean, he can. The healer helps a lot here. He really needs to unit control this area, though. I don't think you want to keep pushing up this. You really want to hold this. But, yeah, I mean, getting this income off of Trusty is huge. The incomes didn't change much this turn because Trusty lost income, and so did Yajkma, but they gained it elsewhere. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, that's a lot of troops lost. That's the power of the ships, guys. A ship. I don't know if I call that's what, but yeah, the 5G ships there, like they have gotten buffed. They're pretty good. They're solid for early game play. We're kind of microing Libya. That's a lot of time invested there, but he is going to get Libya. It would be great for him to get Romania this turn. Yajkma still has 13 gold, and Trusty, he has full spent. Trusty has the spawn set to bottom base Israel, so he is going to hold on to that. I love that Yajkma has this, and I hope he starts setting up Spain soon. Spain would be a great way to get pressure on Italy over here, because attacking Italy from the right side is never ideal. And yeah, he is going to get Romania. He's going to get this in time. And Trusty already with the drop in Greece, and that is going to be, this is the new game deciding area. So we got the 5G ship moving on over. It's making its worth, that's for sure. Italy and now Greece, and now 37 to 36. Yajkma's got to hold Albania here. Yajkma taking his time responding over here. It's not ideal to lose this as free as he's giving it up. You really want your opponent to earn this, I think. There is a lot happening, though. I mean, Trusty is also efficiently expanding in Germany as he was doing this assault down here. And Yajkma has 30 gold. I need to know where this guy's looking. Where is he looking on the map at the moment? Okay, he decides he's going to hold spot here, but he's giving up all this. I would have loved to have seen him just throw his gold here. Like, if you're going to defend this anyways, you might as well hold the base here. But I mean, I don't know. I guess he did go heavy expansion this turn, but Trusty, even as I say that, Trusty, oh wait, he's not going to out expand him. Oh, okay, Yajkma needed all that income that he got there, but he is down. And again, I feel like we're finding ourselves in a position. Oh, a base snipe would be huge. That's huge. Get it. That's a lot of troops kind of trapped there. Yajkma isn't even looking over here yet. They were fighting in Sicily, it looks like. Yajkma sees it, and so does Trusty. Now he pulls out more 5G ships. I think at this point, the 5G ships are a little rough to use. They're just too much micro at this point, but, I mean, a B ship is also kind of a bit of micro as well. He probably didn't even have the gold for it. Trusty does wrap up Italy. He invested 10 gold in ships, and he just doesn't have enough to push on land. I say that, but he's making grounds over here. But Yajkma should not be losing this. Like, Yajkma has 11. Oh, Yajkma actually pumped into Germany. So Trusty does lose Germany here. The ships this far away, by the way, are just going to feast. Look at all the deaths. You can follow the shots, and they're just eating units alive. 9 income lead for Trusty. Trusty has all his troops, his spawns over here in Egypt. This is a death trap. This is kind of like the Battle of Thermopylae. They're just like trapped in this little line, and on top of that, they're getting rained down on by cannonballs from the water. And then now the troops are coming in. Trusty doing a great job keeping its ships alive. The KD definitely speaking in favor, and Yajkma's going to full spend here. Trusty's going to smile because he'll take this fight all day, especially once he gets this base here, and he can move up. He also won in Germany, so this is looking like Trusty's game to lose, guys, which is getting me a little excited because we might see a 5th game series. That would be sick. Yajkma is getting this. Trusty finally spending. He should be able to hold this. He's got some more units coming in from the left as well. These players are just doing so much. Unfortunately for Yajkma, I don't know how you come back from being down 20. Oh, and he doesn't. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, game 5. It does not get more hyped than this. Game 5 in a best of 5 series. Yajkma and Trusty. Here's the thing. Both of them are putting on a freaking show for us. Honestly, either one who win... Wait, are they new gaming? Oh, no way. Hold on. Am I missing something? This game is still going, right? They must be typing in chat or something. I wish we could see chat. Dude, I'm like on the edge of my seat right now. I need to know what's happening. Their units are still moving. They're both still in the game. Maybe they just need a break. Maybe they like got sweaty palms, you know? They're just like kind of shaking it off. They're like, all right, that was intense. That was such an intense game. I need a breather before we go again. Is that what's happening? Like, what's happening? I would be kicked from the game if it was over. Oh, God. The suspense is literally killing me, guys. It's actually killing me. I think they're... Let me message Trusty. I need to see if they're still... They gotta be playing. Like, come on. How are you doing this to me? Trusty is still deafened and so is Yajkma. All right, let me message... I mean, okay. Whew, guys, that was too much suspense. All right. Because we didn't see Yajkma actually use his mulligan. We don't see Trusty actually use it. It's just guessing. But all is good. So the hype is still on. Best of 5, and this is game 5 between Yajkma and Trusty. And whoever makes it on to the second round, congratulations. But whoever makes it to the second chance bracket, I feel bad for their opponent because these guys are put on a show. I would not want to play either one of them in that second chance bracket. Trusty is going to go Moldova turn 1. Love the Jordan play. Oh my goodness. Trusty also has bottom 3 bases of France, which is really nice to set up. The only thing better would be having this port instead of this, but really great stuff from him. He's also going to do Kaliningrad. Let's see if he can one-man marine it. It's possible to use the marine, but it's like the perfect spot. And he... Oh, I think it's just a little... No, Trusty, no! Oh, he thought he had the right spot. Oh, and the one death, that's bad. That's really bad. That can make the difference in the game here. What's Yajkma doing, by the way? Yajkma is having to do Corellia. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not like this, Yaj. Yajkma's not going to get it. He's 50-50 in the top, but he's not getting the bottom. No way. Oh, it's a 5-game best of 5 series, and he got 4 income. No. No. Oh my God. What else could he have done? How much gold did he have to spend for this? 3? Where'd all his gold go? He must have lost a unit trying to get it earlier. Like he lost his unit in Bulgaria. There's the blood splatter. And Trusty knows it's game over. I just can't throw. Like the pressure's kind of on because like Trusty literally should win this game. Easy peasy. He just can't throw the game. Like the thing is, Yajkma did this. The only other thing Yajkma could have been doing is Siberia. Oh man, like you could even like other things that you could do. You could go from National Park down, put your 2 guys roped around here, and then go up. You could have done 2 guys from Syria. You can come down here, rope them around here. You just careful with the tower fire, but you can come down and do that and then go up. So like the spots don't look as nice, obviously, for Yajkma, but they weren't that bad. Like it sucks that he had to do Karelia and that he failed that and Bulgaria, but there were other things he could have been doing as well. And like missing Siberia, like one-man Siberia, like there's just things that he could, and he misses the base block here. And Trusty even has this on hold position. He has reinforcements. He has gold. He could use the spawns as his reinforcements. Trusty already +7 for this turn, and Yajkma is going to get +4. And Trusty's threatening most of Yajkma's income here. Yajkma also isn't able to really use his spawns. He's not holding position on this guy. Trusty actually going to be even higher than +11. He's going to get a lot. Oh, Yajkma though. Yajkma is going to get Germany. So that is big for Yajkma, but he loses the left base of Bulgaria. He's not going to give it up for free, but he does lose that base. And Trusty, I lied. Trusty didn't A-click this guy in, but he's almost double the income lead now. And the problem is wherever Yajkma is, Trusty's there too. Trusty's getting under him here. Trusty's building a ball of units here. Yajkma sees it coming, and Trusty's also over here in this area. And yeah, this is going to be too much. Trusty can full spend here. Yajkma can't really do much to stop this. Trusty's also going to get Switzerland behind this. Trusty's also going to get Syria behind this. And that might be all she wrote, man. You hate to see a Game 5 happen like that, though. Yajkma, like, oh, the pressure's on to you, and then you get a 4 income turn 1. It's just not ideal. The cut even comes from down here. This fight was already won. Oh, and there you have it. Trusty is probably like, oh my god, thank the Lord I won. Trusty moves on to round 2. What a freaking series, guys. This is what we wanted the Wood League to be. This is everything that we wanted to see in the Wood League. 2 pumpers going at it. Back and forth games. Both mulligans being used. And just unfortunate for Yajkma that that's how it had to end for him. But I think he showed everyone today that he has what it takes to go far in this tournament. He is in the second chance bracket. If you are going up against him in that second chance bracket, I will pray for you, my friend, because Yajkma is a pumper, and he's only going to get better as he continues to practice over the next couple weeks. And Trusty is obviously back to form. This guy doesn't play 1v1s. He comes back after a few months of playing Risk, and then he plays a couple 1v1s, and he's already taking down guys like Yajkma. So congrats to Trusty on the 3-2 victory. He's going to move on. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying that content. If you are, hit that like button down below. Hit subscribe and you will get notified as we have all the Wood League games being casted, published to the channel. I think we're posting at about 1 game per day at this rate, which is absolutely insane. There's plenty of content to watch and enjoy, and you don't want to miss out. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you all on the next one.